Hi, I'm Caldy, and this is my IMS333 Carabineer project. For our Carabiner, it is the Leatherman Hale Carabiner. It is actually a multi-tool doubling as a Carabiner. It is 5 tools in one, and by market definition, it is neither a multi-tool nor a Carabiner. It is a combination of the two. The market size for our product is quite large. We're specifically targeting snowboarders. I'll get into that in a moment. We have 5,275,000 snowboarders in the United States alone. There are millions of dollars in annual equipment sales, and there are tons of small companies that contribute to this equipment sales as well, so it's not unlikely for a market like us to wiggle our way in edgewise. We are definitely trying to beat the standard to a degree. We have a very lightweight carabiner. It is 1.6 ounces. Most measure around 1.7-ish. And usually the higher end weights are more meant for supporting an entire human person's weight, like rock climbing carabiners. So for something that's not meant to do that, we have a very sturdy carabiner here. The aluminum steel combination makes it very durable and it lasts a long time. It is up to par with even some of the more sturdy carabiner materials. As well as the size, it is very thin and it is also very small, so it's never overbearing, and you can also fit it into your pocket, or you can even hang off of a key ring off of this hole here, and you can attach it to other things in addition. The intellectual property is that we have a scraper that runs along the side. It is what separates our carabiner mostly from other carabiners. It's great for removing ice off of surfaces, as well as scraping wax off of snowboards specifically, which really is useful if you want to make sure that on the more slushy days that your snowboard is performing to the highest of its ability. There's also the headphone jack, which is something that goes underrated these days. It's very useful for making sure that when you're transporting and you're doing all these maneuvers outside while you're skiing and snowboarding, that your headphones don't get tied up into knots and it keeps them separate. So for our market test strategy, there are tons and tons of visitors to Colorado every single year. 77 million in just one of the more recent years, and some people go to slopes as often as you see millions within only a couple weekends. So if even we were just to sit someone out there with our carabiners and some hot chocolate, we could sell them for $20 a piece. And even if we only get like 1% of the people who come to the slopes in a day, we're already still making hundreds of dollars. Ours is one of the more lightest weight. Ours is the most specialized to our audience. It fulfills all of our target audience's needs, and it doesn't have the shortcomings that a lot of our other competitors see. Lots of them have poor tensile strength, and they'll get bad reviews for warping or bending. Ours do not do that. And lastly, it is completely compatible with the Style PS product, which is another Leatherman product. This is access to a whole nother 10 tools in addition, and it slides right into this carabiner. It even maintains its functionality as a carabiner with twice the security and the stability. It strengthens it overall. It maintains its lightweight structure. This is not more than 1.5 ounces itself, and it provides you with even more tools than we already had. Any questions?